Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia Johnson and today's video is going to be a clean with me back porch edition. So this has gotten way out of hand. We had a storm a couple of days ago, so we just kind of moved everything onto the porch and things got just kind of messed up and thrown around and everything. So I haven't really organized or cleaned it hardly at all this summer anyway, because we don't play outside a ton in the summer because it gets really hot here. So this is kind of the first week of kind of fall weather, so this is going to be like a kind of fall clean and organized with me, because I really want to come out on this back porch and enjoy it. We've got space back here, and it's really easy to just kind of sit out here and let the kids play. Aria has a lot of cool toys out here, but we kind of can't play with them right now because they're just kind of all over the place. So I want to get that clean and organized. So if you are into that, definitely stay and watch me clean that up. Also, be sure and subscribe because I post videos like this every single week. I also post motherhood related videos every week as well. So be sure and check that out. And without further ado, let's get cleaning. So to start out, I'm just kind of getting some trash, throwing some old toys away, things that have just gotten way too beat up that she doesn't play with anymore. And then I'm just kind of rearranging things. There's water in all of these toys. Like I said, it rained, so everything kind of has water in it right now. So I'm just kind of moving that all out of the way so I can start cleaning and organizing things. That chair is pretty much fallen apart, so I think I'm just going to get rid of it. But this is Aria's water table. It is fall-ish weather. Like I said, this is the first week of kind of fall weather, but it's still like, it's just nice weather. It's not like super cold or anything yet. So I am going to leave this out here. She loves to play with this, but as you can see, it has gotten so gross. So I am wiping that down so bad. Getting out all of the dirt. I don't know how things like this just accumulate dirt so fast and so easily, but yeah, this is the most satisfying thing to clean because it is easy to wipe down, but it just gets so dirty. I'm just going to rinse it out with the hose. I usually have to do this a couple of times. It does have a little plug that the water can drip out and drain out at the bottom, but I like to just tip it over because it's a lot faster. So I'm just going in for round 2, getting it nice and clean. If you're going to do it well, right? So I'm getting all of that dirt out. She has really enjoyed this thing. I'll see if I can link this down below, as well as any of the other big toy items like her house and stuff like that, because we really have enjoyed all of these. I love that we can just put it outside and it wipes down so easily. And they're really durable, which I love because then I can use it for the next kid and, you know, it's in good condition. So love that. Now it's looking nice and clean and I'm so happy because this is just, like I said, so satisfying because it starts out so bad and then looks so good at the end. I had a couple of like big clumps of chalk that got rained on that were stuck on there. That's why I'm wiping off the ground. Normally I don't do that outside. Now I'm just bringing this up here, kind of situating some of the toys, and that looks good to go. Again, getting water out of the car, and it is very dirty as well, so I'm just going to give that a really good wipe down. And just bringing her little tricycle over and wiping that down as well. We don't really use any of that like near our garage. She's not quite old enough to like do that on her own out in the front or anything like that. It's a little bit too risky right now because she's only 3. So we like to do that on the back porch. It's plenty of room for her at this age. So anyway, getting those situated, and now I'm just wiping this down. I hadn't realized, but I did spill my coffee on that little seat earlier, so I'm giving that a really good wipe down because I'm just seeing that for the first time. So getting that nice and clean. I think that this is actually the same brand as that water table. I think that they're both step 2, but anyway, we really liked this one as well. This one doesn't get quite so crazy. That's why I didn't do a huge close-up on the dirt, because it wasn't as intense of a clean because it's so close to the wall and it's just kind of not out in the elements as much. But anyway, definitely still needed a wipe down, just not as crazy as the water table.
And we also have this little house. It's kind of like a mini, it's not like one of those big houses, it's very small. You can kind of see it when I push it back. There you go. But anyway, the top of it, you can drop balls in it, so it's still, she still loves to play with it. I know Bryce will probably be able to play with something like that a little bit sooner than some of the other toys because it's kind of low to the ground, so definitely want to keep that out there. And then I'm moving that little slide thing out of the way because I'm not exactly sure where I want to put it, but just kind of getting some of the trash and the clutter. These are just random toys. I think both of these she uses for her water table and they got blown away. So just kind of situating some of that. Charlie, that is the fastest run she has ever done. Ew, more gross dirt for you guys. Getting this nice and wiped down. All of this I'm pretty much just using a pack of baby wipes, to be honest. I'm not really feeling the need to like really disinfect everything because none of us have been sick and it is outside and I'm all for playing in the dirt and all that sort of thing. So just getting it nice and wiped down so that it's not, you know, gross to sit on. Everything needs to be wiped down every now and then, but I'm just not really super germaphobe when it comes to the outdoors. Okay, but maybe I shouldn't be waiting quite as long next time because that is a little much. And now I'm going to try to figure out how to move these grills because I want to scoot that broiler one back a little bit so that I can move the table so it's just not so right next to each other and it feels a little bit better. If you saw my last video that I posted on Friday, my day in the life vlog, you'll actually see I have Dylan come out and look at this and he tells me that he wants to get rid of that charbroiler. So I'm actually really excited about that. I didn't do it in this video because I filmed this before that. But anyway, we are getting rid of that broiler. So I'll have more space by the table. So that's very exciting. But anyway, yeah, it's just not going to be in this video. Hi, baby girl. Aria was awake. She would be so excited. Does anybody else love sweeping a porch? Either back porch, front porch, doesn't matter, but just sweeping a porch. Does anybody love that, or is it just me? I feel so satisfied, so rewarded. I feel like I've accomplished so much whenever I sweep concrete. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because if I'm sweeping outside, then I feel like I've done a lot that day, and this is like a finishing touch. This is like the last possible thing that I would get done is to get dirt off of the concrete. But anyway, I really wanted to get this off, just make it look that much nicer, finishing touch, and also I don't want to track all of that back into the house. So I wanted to make sure that that was nice and swept off while there's a clean space and all of the toys are kind of up against the wall and that sort of thing. So just doing that really quick, and yeah, I'm almost done. Now I'm just kind of organizing these toys a little bit. I'm putting all of the plastic toys in that green bucket, and then you saw the chalk that I was waving, that's what it was, in the other top bucket. And then I found a couple more water toys. She also likes to use these buckets with water too. I'm just going to put them under the table for now. Like I said, as it gets colder, I'll get some of that stuff in a different place, but for now she can still play with it, and she loves to pour things in to the different buckets. It's like one of her favorite things right now. So just gonna leave these outside. And then last but not least of the big toys, I'm going to wipe this thing down. This one gets kind of dirty. Not as bad as the water table, that is by far the worst, but I do put this out in the grass typically, so it's kind of a soft landing when she slides. So wiping that all down, and then I'm going to resituate all of this, just kind of making sure that I can fit all of the toys in there. I decided to put that car on the other side of the tricycle because that will probably get wet, whatever is closest to the water table, and that one's a better option. So trying this here, but then I can't fit it because of the basketball goal. It just doesn't quite fit. She wouldn't be able to play with that, and she likes to do that. So moving that out of the way, and I decided to put Bryce's little walker. This is kind of the only toy that he has outside, but you know, he's not very old, so that's all he can play in. But lining that up with that so he gets to be one of the big kids. And then I just decided to put this on the side. Just want to keep it in the grass. That is the best way to play with it. So now I'm just going to wipe off the table. This is the one thing that I'm actually using my cleaner for, my method cleaner that you guys know I love and use for everything. But I wanted to wipe that off because this is where we eat, if we do eat outside.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, like I said, go check it out, hit subscribe, give it a like. This was lots of hard work, so be sure and give me a thumbs up, and then comment down below if you are new to this channel so that I can say hello to you and give you a shout out. And like I said, I post motherhood related content as well as cleaning, so be sure and check that out and see if that's something you are interested in. And for those of you that are already subscribers, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye bye.